dignitaries present here, and my sincere regards to all of you. Indeed, golf course is often designed by former golfers or even the current golfers. Some of the best golf courses are designed by the famous golfers themselves to their wish. I am neither a famous golfer. It kind of landed on me and I had to do it. But I was sure that I can do it because of a couple of advantages that I had. First and foremost was my General Officer Commanding himself, and sitting next to our Honorable MP, Brigadier General Salim Akhtar, who is one of the father figures in the golf in the country. And very often I received advices from both these individuals and went on to do the job. In fact, the planning started back in 2016. I made the first presentation in mid-July 2016 to the respected GOC, and he kind of accepted the design and gave his corrections. It went through number of corrections, at least 15 corrections. And then finally, the design came up as it is today. You would appreciate, those of you who know, that a 9-hole facility needs close to around minimum 55 acres of land if it is to be a 36 course. This I am giving you just to give you a perspective from Army Golf Club, which is 56 acres. Here, initially when we planned, and Brigadier Salim Akhtar was involved in it, the 9-hole was not getting more than 43 acres. It was total 86 acres at that time. When I started, things did not change much, but however, the JOC allowed me to step into the Cheradip there, and initially the clubhouse was supposed to be in the middle. We got the clubhouse to one of the extremes so that it can be easily accessed by the members. So I got the other part, which was designed or rather earmarked for the clubhouse. That part was also available. So finally, this course has been developed in an area of only 46 acres. Quite naturally, therefore, we don't have much leeway per se, and the course is rather tight, but not a dangerous one. I can tell Manohar Bhai, who is here on our request, the former club captain of Bhattieri, who are gifted with a nature, this is not going to be any less than that, of a different type. This course, as the reader already gave you, has completed its first phase, meaning to say the design is there. If some of you are interested, you can see there. The 9th hole is also supposed to be par 5, and ultimately it will become par 36. As of now, since we have this makeshift club house coming up here, the green is right in front of you, the green 9. But eventually, when the clubhouse shifts to the island, which is right of your where you are sitting, the whole 9 will also move there, and eventually it will turn into par 5 and par 36 for the front 9. We hope that someday this will turn into a 18-hole golf course, and as such, the master plan is of 18 holes. And the back 9, area in the back 9 is much friendlier than what it was in the front 9. That is relatively flat and high, and it can be very readily turned into back 9. But for that to happen, you need that many number of golfers playing here. The euphoria is there. From the environment, we see a lot of people coming in, joining golf. Right sitting behind you, the bunch of school students from our Can Public student schools and colleges who are undergoing training right at this moment. And inshallah, someday, when the pressure develops from the bottom, the back 9 will also come into being. Last few words about how you would like to play here. As you can see that the greens are just coming up. I suspect it would take another 3 to 4 weeks to be playable. The arboricultural layout is almost done, but as you understand that it takes around 2 to 3 years for water modeling and the arboricultural adjustment. So inshallah we will have done it by 2018, and by 2019 this should be one of the finest course, and you would love playing here from maybe late February this year. With that, the golf course will have no less challenges, by the way. There are water bodies, all the water bodies are connected. All the water bodies are connected over the ground and under the ground, and it will have one exit to the river right from here, and water bodies kind of fall into 7 fairways, including one island hole. So enjoy golfing inshallah in Rangpur Golf Club, and if I have not been able to generate enough interest, I can tell you can come here and take a walk at least for 3 days. On the 4th day, I'm sure you are going to be the member. Our group is one of the leading sponsors of golf, not only to conduct tournament but also promotion of golf from the groups. And Brigadier Salim Akhtar, being a good friend of Chairman Runner Group, and who has been the instrument behind bringing the foreign aid to golf to Bangladesh, he proposed to us whether or not we could accommodate a program here, and we were actually eagerly waiting for it. So we readily accepted it, and as per the agreement of this particular deal, Runner Group will sponsor 10 golfers of Rangpur for 1 year. From these 10, top 7 will go to the second year program. Under the same financial support, the ceiling will increase per head. And from them, the top 5 are destined to go to Dhaka, where they will take advanced training to turn into professionals. And those 5 will be supported with any amount of money required to turn them into pro. So as of today, we have attained a regular monthly contribution from Runner Group. I'm not mentioning the amount because this could be flexible, to the tune of maybe 80,000 taka to 1 lakh taka per month. And this will continue for 1 year and subsequently up to 5 years. And depending on the progress of the program, the Runner Group has promised that they will continue to support this in Rangpur. And since we have the #1 coach of the country with us now, Runner Group felt even more encouraged to come and support this. They have only 2 conditions to meet. One is to find a professional coach who will provide them good training, and the second is to provide these underprivileged children with some education, because golf without education is no game. So basically what we are trying to do under this program, besides supporting their training activities, we are also going to provide in the schooling. If it is not feasible during day hours, we'll organize night classes with affiliated with our schools in the station. And finally, these 10 boys, if nothing, will turn into educated guys. That is the program. Thank you, sir.